The secret to keeping your skills strong, your mind focused between bookings, shows, and gigs by creating a consistent practice and weekly schedule, taking care of your body and mind, staying involved in your industry, earning money through a side hustle, using downtime to learn and grow, and most of all, staying confident and optimistic. Ready to go learn how to live healthier, wealthier, and wiser as an artist in showbiz? Hey, I'm Lara Bianca Pilcher. I'm crazy about helping artists to live out their creative dreams and nurture themselves at the foundation of their creative career. I'm an artist and actor and showbiz educator with over 20 years in the arts and entertainment industry in London, Australia, and now Atlanta, USA. I'm here to show you how to navigate this topsy-turvy world called showbiz, uncover the secrets of success, unlocking the powerful artist you are. I've done a lot. Performed, worked in TV, film, radio, stage, produced, directed, choreographed, acting, singing, voice work, musical theatre, dance company, toured, moved, casting, auditioned, self-taped, teaching, press, critics, branding, marketing, side hustles, and all the hoo-ha, while maintaining a happy marriage with 2 gorgeous kids. And there will only be real talk here, friends. Think of this podcast as a masterclass in helping you build your creative career while also learning how to holistically navigate the artist's life. This is the Healthy, Wealthy, Wise Artist Podcast. Let's talk about secrets to staying performance ready when you're not booking. Because as a freelance performer, your next booking is always on the horizon. But what happens in between? It can be super challenging to stay sharp and performance ready without a current project to work on. Your mind can very easily start to spiral downwards into thinking something is wrong with me. Why am I not good enough? With you as a performer and sometimes as a person. However, being a performer means that there will be gaps between your showbiz jobs. This happens to most freelance performers. So renaming these negative thoughts and planning an intentional week will focus you on moving forward and taking control of your goals, taking that feeling of being out of control as a performer, like when's my next job? I feel so out of control of my life, taking it back by being intentional and planning your week. So in this episode, I'm going to share the secrets to staying performance ready when you're not booking. And that's really relevant in our world today. The secret to keeping your skills strong, your mind focused between bookings, shows, and gigs by creating a consistent practice and weekly schedule, taking care of your body and mind, staying involved in your industry, earning money through a side hustle, using downtime to learn and grow, and most of all, staying confident and optimistic. You will be on your way to landing your next booked and blessed hashtag in no time. So let's dive in and discover how to stay performance ready when you're not performing. So let's start with creating a consistent weekly and practice schedule. This can help you stay sharp and focused on areas that you may be neglecting or time you may be mindlessly wasting. Let's be honest, sometimes we don't realize how much time we are wasting. It's about getting intentional with your week, and this involves 2 steps. Step 1 is to write down everything your ideal week would contain, from workouts to social media planning time. Hint, hint, this episode has a lot of ideas of great things to be scheduling into your week, so keep listening. And number 2, layer intentional performance skills practice time into your week. This can be through a local or online class, requiring you to train your skills or present performance material. It can be at home filming your work and watching it back and critiquing yourself, which we all need to do a lot, even though that can be hard for some people. But the key is to be intentional. Performance practice is invaluable. It's a part of honing your craft, and it helps to build muscle memory, refine technique, and increase your confidence in your performance. Creating a well-structured schedule is essential to ensure that a performance practice is as effective in your life as possible. A good practice schedule could include blocks of time for learning new material, reviewing and refining already mastered material, and hands-on performance. Additionally, it's essential to take regular breaks throughout practice to keep the mind and body fresh. So be scheduling practice time into your weekly routine and stick to it. And this will help you stay focused and make the most out of your practice session. Let's be honest, the advice that you're going to get a lot in the industry is when you're not working or when the industry is for some reason on a pause, to be working on your packet and your material. That's fantastic. But there is something else that's very important. The things that are the stories that keep repeating in your head, the things that keep becoming like roadblocks for you, the areas that are painful for you, this is a great time to be working on them. One of those is building your support network and your community, because your mental and physical health determines your quality of life. So focus on strengthening your friendships, meeting new friends, or giving to your community through service. This investment will be there when you need it on a tough day, so never take it for granted. It's really important, and it does help you become a better performer when your life is enriched with the support network that you need to keep going. Okay, so creating your own work. This is another secret to staying performance ready when you're not booked and blessed. Get your creative juices met by creating your own work or project. I've done this a lot in my life. It may not even be performance related, but it could be. A contact I know created a 6-part true crime podcast when she was in a dry season for performance work. A wonderful thing to put her creativity into. So if you don't know what to create, gather creative friends and brainstorm. You never know what potential you all have together, and you will find great fulfillment in getting your creative juices flowing. Like I said before, take care of your body and mind. It's a crucial element to staying performance ready between gigs. Take care of your body and mind. Stay focused and maintain the energy that you need to perform at your best, because it is challenging without optimal health. So how do you take care of your body and mind? Schedule regular physical exercise and other self-care activities that can help you keep your body and mind in top condition. You know that we're meant to do these things, but is it scheduled, and are you sticking to it in your overall plan? That was step 1, making sure that everything to make you an optimum, conditioned performer is happening in your week. Integrating these routines into your calendar makes them non-negotiable, and it ensures that you stay on track towards your goals. Take care of your body and mind. It actually can boost your confidence, which is essential for landing your next booking. Because when you feel good, you exude positive energy and people are drawn to that. It's also a great way to combat any stress or anxiety that may arise during the casting or auditioning process. So now that you know about taking care of yourself, let's talk about staying involved in the industry. This is another area that's really crucial to staying performance ready between shows and gigs and bookings. It keeps you current on the latest trends, technologies, best practices, and helps you build and maintain relationships with key players in your field. So here are a few strategies to consider. Attending industry events and conferences. These events provide opportunities to learn from experts in your field, network with colleagues, and stay abreast of new developments. Look for events that are career-focused workshops or opportunities to showcase your work. These may be classes or places where you can showcase what you do. And follow the leading news sources for your particular craft, whether it's singing, dancing, acting, or other performance craft. Follow the leading sources, because you will continue to grow your knowledge about the entertainment industry and what is happening in it. Second, really participate in online communities and discussion forums, LinkedIn groups, Twitter chats, and Facebook groups, because they're examples of communities where you can connect with other professionals in your field. I've met a lot of industry contacts online and then transferred that to a real life contact or friendship. So joining these groups provides a platform to share your expertise or ask questions and stay informed and encouraged. Third, consider volunteering or freelancing for a not-for-profit or other organization that aligns with your values and interests. Because volunteering not only allows you to give back to your community, but it also allows you to develop new skills and expand your professional network. You'll be better positioned to identify and capitalize on new opportunities by staying involved in your industry. Plus, you'll be well prepared to take on your next booking confidently. So have a look where you can volunteer in different arts organizations or events, because you don't know who you might meet. This one you'll get told a lot, and it's why I put it after looking after your community and friendships and inner world a little bit, but fine-tune your materials and social media accounts, because performers need fresh headshots, lifestyle shots, updated CVs and bios, excellent demo reels and self-tape recordings, and other marketing resources in their performing kit. And if yours are outdated, not excellent, or lacking your latest work, now is a great time to get your material sharp and shiny. You can also plan social media content, fine-tune your socials and branding, and invest time into creating new posts ready for when you're too busy in the future. And personally, I plan my social media. I have a schedule. I use platforms that auto post for me. I'm very intentional with what I put on there, and I've educated myself in how to use each platform and what each platform needs to be successful. So if you don't know, it's a great time to learn how to use platforms and what strategies that you could take. You can also book a one-on-one with me, by the way, because it's something that I can teach you as well. Now, this is the Healthy, Wealthy, Wise Artist podcast, so I'm going to talk about finances on this podcast occasionally, and a lot. You need to financially plan out your goals, then earn the extra money and start saving from your side hustle. And I think that there is 2 steps involved in this. The first one is make educated, achievable financial goals. And this means a goal like book my next Netflix show, or get into the Royal Ballet, or get rich. That's not an achievable goal, because you have no control over those outcomes immediately. But working out what you need monthly and what you'd like to make, so that your goal becomes something like, I need to make $4,500 a month. That's a lot, I know, but from my side hustle in order to pay my bills and my rent, and then have enough in there when I have a dry spell, maybe work-wise, and I don't have enough income, so I've got some savings. But working out actually what do you need per month or per week or whatever it is. So once you know the amount you need to earn, brainstorm what you need to do to achieve this number. Some ideas are selling online, finding new income streams through babysitting. Maybe your job's already got enough work for you to do this by increasing to an extra shift. Freelance writing, selling products online, or a weekend job, but it's being intentional about setting a goal and earning, knowing that that's what you want to be earning in order to achieve the big picture in your life. And it can't just be from performing, because performing's not a certainty, which is wonderful if you can do that, but we don't have the control of that. So it's about earning through areas that you can control. However, increasing the auditions you are searching for and maybe submitting yourself for, or applications you're writing for things like gigs or whatever it might be for your performance type. These things can obviously move you quicker towards your goal, because the more volume of auditioning and self-taping and reach outs that you're doing, you're increasing your chances of booking to perform. So step 2 on the finances is to use your side hustle to reach the achievable goal that you have set. So not only can side hustles help you, when you've got that financial goal in mind, but it eases stress. And it can provide an opportunity for personal growth and career development. For example, if you start a blog or create content for social media, you'll have a chance to hone your writing skills, build an audience, and potentially attract new clients. So if that's what you decide, I am going to do these things and start another business so that I can start earning through this particular avenue, it is a way to actually get better at another skill outside of just performing alone. You might decide to offer consulting services in your area of expertise. Often a lot of us do have another area of expertise. You can share your knowledge and build a reputation as a thought leader in that field. So you just don't know, because sometimes we're just too busy focusing with a fixed mindset, and we need a flexible mindset, not a rigid one, in order to be able to really reach the goals that we want as performers, doing what we can, because there's so much that we can't control in the industry. So by focusing on your side hustle during your downtime, you can earn extra cash that will be useful to save for future unexpected needs, stay engaged in your industry, and continue to develop professionally, because classes, headshots, all of this costs money. And the more you learn and grow, the more prepared you'll be to take on your next booking confidently. And I know a lot of performers are thinking, I want to make my money full-time from my performance thing. And I hope that you will have seasons where that exists. But the reality is that most performers, even when they are successful, still have and need a side hustle. So take some time to think about what skills or interests that you could translate into a side hustle or a parallel career, I like to say. Something that you enjoy enough that it would stick by you and chug along alongside performing. Then take a step towards making that thing a reality. Who knows, it could turn into your primary gig someday. You may also need the extra money for all of the new materials. So this is a secret to staying performance ready when you're not booking, because when you've got the cash flow to increase your marketing and update your headshots and everything, that could very well be what happens, that takes you towards your next booking. But also on that point, use downtime to learn and grow. I'm always doing classes, and it really gets my mind in the game. It's like an Olympic athlete. I'm getting myself ready. So make sure that you're investing in yourself and your skills, whether that's your performance technique or learning a new software or taking a class in a new subject. Using downtime for growth can pay off in the long run. Not only will you be expanding your knowledge and skill set, but you'll be making yourself more marketable and valuable as an employee or a freelancer. You may even have a vision to start your own project, and I certainly did during my downtime. I put myself, when I wasn't allowed to work because of my visa in the USA, I put myself through so much training in order to start my own project, that being larabiancapilcher.com. And this podcast and what you're listening to is all part of what I did in my downtime. So in addition to professional development, downtime can be an excellent opportunity to pursue personal interests and hobbies, whether it's painting or writing or playing an instrument. I want to start learning piano again. Pursuing something that you love, because it can be a rewarding way to spend your time. And who knows, it may even become a creative outlet that brings you extra income. So get that thing going. It did become that for me. So that's why I say that, you're going to stay sharp and expand your horizons using downtime for learning and growth. This makes it easier to keep performance ready, because you're bringing more into your creative pot and stirring it up. And when you land your next gig, you actually are going to bring all of that stuff that you put in to the table and be able to take on new challenges confidently, because you've broadened your skill set. And gosh, as performers, we need all sorts of skills these days. So really use your downtime to invest in yourself and your interests. Remember that every moment can be an opportunity for growth. Another one of my secrets to staying performance ready when you're not booking is exploring ways to stay confident and optimistic during times of uncertainty. Let's be honest, there's so much uncertainty. So during the downtime, it's easy to feel discouraged and lose confidence in your abilities. And that's a spiral sometimes that can really lead to depression and just low self-esteem and doubting why you're in the career that you're in and whether you're any good and should I quit. All kinds of things can come up. But stay confident and optimistic because it's essential to staying performance ready. And one way to maintain a positive mindset is to focus on successes and accomplishments. So take time to reflect on your past achievements and remind yourself of your capabilities. You know, if you've got people that have written to you or you've got notes you've taken, put them in an album in your phone, call it read this when you're in a hard place. I've got that in my phone actually. So make sure that you are reading all of that great data about yourself. Another way to stay positive is to surround yourself with supportive people. Reach out to your friends, your family, your colleagues, and let them know about the situation. Talking about your feelings and concerns with others can give you the support and encouragement that you need to stay optimistic. Yes, not all circles of friends or family will be helpful, so pick where you know you can share that part of your soul. It's very important to continue to practice your healthy lifestyle, exercise and eat well, get enough sleep, all those things that are very simple but extremely important to keep your mind in its optimum and your body in its optimum, because you just don't know if you're going to get an audition tomorrow that you're going to book. So take care of yourself, be ready, stay motivated for your next opportunity. Now I'm going to finish with saying that visualizing your goals and the success you want to achieve is another fantastic thing. Visualize. And there is a couple of steps that I want to say about visualizing goals. The first one is to create SMART goals. This means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based goals. So I said earlier, you don't set, with your finances a goal that you have no power over and maybe no timeline. So it's like, what do I need monthly? So this is what I want to earn monthly. So these are the steps I'm taking. So we're getting smart. So A on this is specific. So specify precisely what you want to accomplish in your vision before you do your vision board. B, make it measurable. What's the end result? Define it. C, attainable. Confirm that your goal is possible. And D, relevant. Make sure that your goal is aligned with your goals, your actual goals. And finally, make it time-based. So identify an achievement date for your goal. Then create a vision board with your goals and aspirations and look at them daily. Visualization can help you to stay focused and motivated on your journey to success. It's not a wafty thing. I have a vision board. I look at it every day. It's a psychological thing. It reminds my mind of the things that I said at the beginning of the year are important to me, the things that I am going after and I don't want to forget. So put them in front of yourself so that every day you're like, oh, that's right, I put on their vegetables. I'm going to go and get some vegetables today, make sure I eat them. Oh, that's right, I put on their exercise. Or that's right, I put on there that I want to earn that much money. And what am I doing towards that SMART goal? So number 2 on these points is create a vision board with your SMART goals and aspirations. Look at them daily. Visualization can help you stay focused on your journey to success. So by staying confident and optimistic, you'll be able to approach your next opportunity with a much clearer and happier mindset. Remember to keep investing in yourself during downtime and to take advantage of every opportunity for growth. So just in conclusion, staying performance ready between bookings requires consistent practice, self-care, industry involvement, side hustles, and a really positive attitude. By committing to these habits, you'll not only be better prepared for your next show, gig, or set, but you'll be growing as a performer. Remember, downtime doesn't need to be wasted, so keep pushing towards your goals and staying performance ready. Because success as a freelancer could very well follow. As the great Albert Einstein said, in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. So seize the opportunities that downtime in your life is presenting you. Keep working hard and you'll find yourself being a ready performer. With you on the journey, friend. Until next time, bye. Phew, today's masterclass is done. I love reaching back and saying, I've done this, and helping you learn the easy way. If you want more, head to laurabiancapilcher.com for show notes, links, freebies, my blog, coaching and courses, and you can also head to my socials, Laura Bianca Pilcher on Instagram and Facebook. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest. Thanks again for listening. Please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. That would mean the world to me. And of course, keep on living the healthy, wealthy, wise artist living towards your dream life. Bye, friends. P.S. Shout out to my hottie hubby, Andrew Pilcher, who does all the editing on this podcast.